Hey, it's your girl Autumn, CEO and owner of Liddy, known as Lord, I Thank You. Hey, thank you for tuning in. I pray the words that come out of my mouth be a blessing to you in more ways than one. Welcome to my very first video podcast. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm sure as I continue to go on, I will learn. I have been behind the scenes, and that has been working out perfect for me. But I do understand the assignment. It is time for me to come out of my shell, shake it off, and try something new. So I am here with you today. I will not be before you long, but a little bit about me. I am very transparent, open, and honest. I am. The last 3-4 years has been a little rough. I've taken some gut punches, won some things, lost some things. But it's nothing that I can do about them. It's over and done with. I'm moving forward. I will say this, though. I have been in a very different space for the last few months. And I've come to realize that I have been living in a box. Not in a real box, y'all, for real. But in my office, it's a box. I'm in a box. So I'm only able to move and I stay in this box. I come home because I'm exhausted mentally. And I go in my room and shut my door, which is what? Another box. I had to really remind myself that it is okay to not be okay. I have tried to make that make sense because I don't get permission to stop. I don't get permission to take a break. If I don't do it, shit won't get done. That's the reality of it. So I am learning now, though, to ask for help if needed and to take that break. Has it been difficult? Absolutely. Because I'm not used to, for real, asking people to do things for me. I did something that was different too. I did a prayer and I started asking God, anybody that is meant to leave my life, please let them leave. And when I tell y'all a clean sweep was done, I have not missed a beat. I did go through a phase of, for everything that I've done for individuals. Notice I didn't finish that because I'm not going to say why me, because why not me? I'm no different from anybody else. Life is life, and life happens. And it's how we deal with it that makes the difference. The biggest thing that I've taken away from this is I am her. I am her. In my own way. Literally, when I realized that, that thing tore me into pieces. Because what I have done to myself is, let me put my glasses on so I can tell y'all what I've done to myself, okay? self-sabotaged, doubted, holding on to the past, fear of the unknown, frustration, comparing myself to others, how and why, wanting to be perfect. The biggest thing is the fear of failure. I know that I'm not the only one that has either felt this way or is feeling this way at this very moment. And fighting with yourself, trying to figure out, how do I get out of this space where I can keep moving forward? How do I get out of this space where I quit thinking about how much money it's going to take for me to do this? How do I get out of this space with just being okay with the whatever it is that I have? How do I get out of this space? How do you get out of this space is a great question. I have to keep reminding myself, Philippians 4:13 lets us know I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Now, I'm never going to sit up here and act like I'm holier than thou. I do everything perfect. I have no flaws. I'm telling you right now, that scripture right there, I've been hearing all my life. And I've waited to get close to 50 to start implementing it in my day-to-day life. Reminding myself that no matter what my situation looks like, two things. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. The second thing is, no matter what it is, it has to work out in my favor. It has to. Now, how it works out may not be exactly what I expected, but I'm going to trust and know that whatever it was, and whatever the reason was behind it that it went that way, he knew before me. Eventually, know this. No matter what, you will succeed. Something good will come out of every negative. No matter what you think, no matter how it appears, something good will come out of a negative. It just does. But there's a key. There is a part that you play in that. How are you going to handle that negative? Lord, I thank you. Are you going to let that negative keep you down because it didn't go your way the first time? Or are you going to say, you know what? Okay, let me go ahead, chop this up, take this L, pick myself up, and get back out here. That was for me, y'all. That might not have been for y'all. That part of it was for me. Because being consistent and still living in fear is a hard thing to do. The fear of the unknown is the worst feeling in the world. I had to stop telling myself my anxiety. I'm not saying I don't have anxiety, but I used this so much to where the flare-ups started coming, just like any little thing would trigger me. I've also learned this. I started experiencing these personal summers, which whenever I find out who made them, that's something that, yeah, I'm not even going there with y'all. But I do know now when I get anxious, I have a personal summer. Thus leading me to say, well, my hair was long, it was blonde, and all of these great things, and I could throw it and I could do this. I want very little of everything right now. Very little. Very little. I sat here for weeks, for the last 2 weeks, like, I'm going back black. I want to go back black. No, I don't want to go back black. I don't know what I'm gonna feel like. I don't know what people gonna think. All these different things that play in my head, which I do have control over. I can control all of those negative thoughts, all of those different thoughts, voices, whatever you want to call them that's playing in our head. I can literally shut that stuff down. But I have let it play on and play on all my life to where I think now you just get comfortable with it. You get comfortable. So, I say all of that to say this. Do it scared. Somebody that's looking at this right now has enough to do whatever they need to do. But fear has you stuck. If I can get on here and do my very first video podcast, then somebody out there can do it too. Whether it be a podcast, whether it be a clothing line, whether it be writing a book, whatever it may be, do it scared with the resources that you have. Even if it's a $0 bank account, start it. Start looking for ways to start up a business for free with no money. It has to work out in your favor. It will work out in your favor if you take the first step. Then we go to faith without works is dead. And that's all a part of that we want all of these things. We want to have this life. We want to have this building, this business. We want to have all these different things. But our faith is literally nothing. We say we have it, but it's literally nothing. So, with all that being said, this is my first podcast. I got all of this different stuff. I don't even want to move stuff. I got one side with all my Superwoman stuff, and I got my light, and I got my laptop, I got my phones, I got my mic, lights, all this stuff I'm not used to. But today was the first step that I did it scared, unknown, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how all of this is going to work out. But I do know it has to work in my favor. So, with that being said, it is okay to not be okay. Just don't stay there. Understand that now I've identified that I am hurt and been in my own way. There's no one else that I can blame. I pray that that blesses someone, because we literally find every other reason to not do a self-evaluation on the person that we look at 1,000,000 times a day. A lot of the things that I have went through, I won't say you, I have went through in my life, when I look back over it, I made the decisions that I very well had damn control over it, that I did not have to keep letting it go that far. Which is why now I'm very, very, very conscious of the decisions that I make. I'm conscious of the people that I associate with. I'm conscious of the people that I let into my life. I'm conscious of whoever I date now. I am conscious of everything about what I eat, what I drink, what I read, what I listen to. I am conscious because I've carried so much of those different things with me over the course of my life. Could I have been further? Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe I had to go through all of those things to get to this very moment here. I don't know. But I'm here now. So I'm embracing it. I'm literally dealing with the controllables. What is it that I can deal with in this day? Because I can't deal with yesterday because that's gone. And I sure as hell can't deal with tomorrow because that ain't even here yet. So if it's something that I can literally fix myself or deal with or handle today, I will do so. If it's not, I'm going to say, Lord, I thank you, and you can have this. And whatever the different assignments are, I'll give it. So I leave you with this. It is okay to not be okay, y'all. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself grace. Give yourself room to grow, to heal, to live. Give yourself grace. Figure out ways to motivate yourself. Stay humble. Be authentic. Find your peace and learn to rest. Learn to rest. I say all of that. We lifing, y'all. This is called lifing. But guess what? Lifing don't have to be a bad thing. Lord, I thank you. I thank you. I did it, y'all. I made it almost 18 minutes into this podcast. I really do hope the words that came out of my mouth, bless someone. I really do hope that. I am looking forward to more engagement, to speaking more, to getting in front of the camera. What I will not promise is that I will have on real lipstick and that I will, pretty much be together. I will promise you, though, I am going to be consistent and show up. I am going to do it scared. I am going to face the unknown. I know it's going to be good days. I know it's going to be bad days, but I'm ready for it all. Again, I am Autumn, CEO and owner of Liddy, known as Lord, I Thank You. My website is www.liddyllc.com. I am on all the major platforms for podcasts: Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Google, I think FM Heart Radio. It's a whole lot of them that I'm on already, just not video wise. I just started my YouTube studio, and I am on there as Liddy LLC there. I am on TikTok as Liddy LLC and maybe an underscore with it. I am on Instagram, Liddy _ LLC. I will definitely post all of my handles, my website, and everything of that nature. I do have a line, a brand, all of that stuff, jewelry, everything. Of course, I'm wearing my Liddy hoodie. You'll probably see me in this a lot because where I'm at is pretty much cool. So I do need that. But I just want to encourage you again. It is okay to not be okay. Give yourself grace. Take your time. Just don't stay there. I got a 3 days. But lately I've been overextending that 3 days. So we're going back to 3 days, y'all. I am doing right now a 21-day thankful journey where basically every day you're finding something to be thankful for, whether it's good or bad. Saying, Lord, I thank you, even when it's bad. I'm going to tell you, it gives you a sense of peace that is past my understanding. And that's one of the things that we do know to be true. calling on his name will give us the peace that we don't understand. So I encourage you to, when you can, just say, Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. Y'all be blessed. Liddy, Lord, I thank you. I'm out. Bye.